to another episode of Intro 2. Today we're talking about alcohol. We're talking about the fucking beers, mate.
We're talking about mummy's medicine.
We're talking about what's got the flipping child lock on it. Okay? And you've stolen it and now there's ink all over your t-shirt. Oh, it just inked on me. Oh.
Yeah, shout out actually to my housemate Johnny, who was saying that he was in, I don't even know where he was, and he said that he just literally, the queue was too long and he just walked out with the bottle that had the safety thing and smashed it against a wall. Which leads us to the desperation of alcohol.
Literally. Yeah, let's
unpack
if
that.
If I even tell you guys what happened this morning, we walked in with a completely different topic. We sat down and we were like, okay, first of all, we both went out yesterday, so we are both like hung. Yeah, we have third legs.
Oh my god, wait, why is hung should be the next, like, oh fuck, what's that fucking word?
Euphemism.
No, like,
it already is.
Like, she's so hung, like, cunt. You know? She's so hung, like, you know, bring it back.
No, there is a picture. I'm literally gonna find it because it's so funny, and I'm gonna put it on the promo for the Instagram. And it's like this picture of Carly Rae Jepsen, and like she's wearing like a sheer dress, and her leg is like over her other leg. And someone was like, "Oh my gosh, she's got a third leg. She's so hung." So maybe you're onto something.
I'm telling you, hung is the next thing. Something. I'm gonna start using it. The house party we go to.
She's so hung. He's so hung.
He's so hung.
Imagine, that's crazy.
Oh,
no,
so
but
many
it's
straight
gonna
men
hit.
are gonna go crazy.
It's gonna hit.
Yeah.
So yeah, we sat down and we were like, okay, let's film this episode. First of all, why can't we get a single thought out of our heads? ?
Oh my god, it was like,
it was painful. Like those first 5 minutes, I was thinking to myself, if I was sat down with my headphones, I would have scrolled.
Yeah.
Like I would have scrolled. I would
Yeah.
have paused and I would have been like, okay, like I'll listen later.
Yeah.
Crazy. But now we've got a more juicy top. Oh.
What?
Something's.
What?
No, I'm joking.
Oh
I'm joking.
my god, your reactions really
joking.
stressed me
I'm joking. Like the headphones started like twitching.
It's just the jack.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have a much more juicy topic today.
Yeah.
And
more relevant as well. To
yeah,
like the
more
states
relevant, more amazing, just overall better. So yeah. I'm so glad that you guys didn't have to experience that. And I think it's good that we noticed where we went wrong. Yeah. Really. Because if we carried on, that would have been our worst episode to date. Shout out episode 1.
And everyone's like, I watched the first episode. And I'm like, off yourself then.
Yeah, literally. So you hate me.
So you
have
hate all women to go to house party, and
also
we're trying to find like a relevant topic for us to talk about. And I was like, we go to house party tonight. Yeah. Which leads me on to the biggest contester of alcohol in like a young person's life is house parties.
Yeah. Like
from the ripe age of 16 onwards to like, I'd say till it's socially acceptable of like probably about 23.
Yeah.
After 23, if you're still doing house parties where they're like uni house parties, like,
you say that, but you're gonna be 25 hosting house parties.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Guess what, guys? I got an ASBO.
It's not gonna be like a uni house party. It'll be like a little bit more sophisticated.
Yeah, obviously, but it'll probably start at 7 p.m. and not 11 p.m.
Oh yeah,
because why is everything with alcohol involved today so late? I'm exhausted.
Yeah, that's very true. Can we start the house parties at 7 so I can be tucked in bed by midnight? Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Like straight after your tea, you just had your tea, then you get ready and just go to a house party. And it's still a little bit light.
And they give you a goodie bag at the end.
Yes.
They give you a slice of cake at the end.
Yeah, they hand out water so no one goes to bed feeling too rough.
Oh my gosh. What would be in your alcohol goodie bag?
Goodie bag.
Goodie bag. I would put a Barocca in there.
Yeah.
Water.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'd put like a kebab.
Yeah.
So you don't order
that's
food.
So valid.
I'd also put like under eye patches. What else? And a goodie bag also has something like fun in it, so I'll put like slime or something.
I think I put in definitely water.
Yes,
but like has to be like so crisp and cold.
Yeah, like Fiji.
Yeah,
like Fiji.
And then I put like a fizzy drink in there, like something with so much
Diet
sugar.
Coke. Oh my gosh, Dr. Pepper. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine?
So much sugar, crisp again.
Yeah.
And then I'd put in a big fat juicy either bagel or just like normal sandwich.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that like oozes when you bite into it. So good. And then I'd have to have a big lip balm.
Yeah.
Because like, oh my god, wait, what is it? Whenever I drink alcohol, I don't know what this is. Someone who is a science person might be able to tell me. My hair gets so greasy. This is wet, by the way. This isn't grease.
Okay.
But like, say if I wash it for the party, I start drinking and it's a grease ball.
Maybe you're just sweating.
No.
Well, I don't know.
You know, I wore a fur coat. I wore a fur coat into a house party last night for the full 5 hours.
And you thought, and you're wondering, oh my gosh, why is my hair so greasy?
Yeah, but I was loving it. I was like, hey!
You thought
Las
Vegas! You were like, hey!
I was ignoring that shit.
The pimp has arrived.
Yeah.
The pimp has arrived. That's crazy.
I think I forget that I'm a 5'5" woman when I'm
It would have been crazy if it was me. That would have been insane if it was me. Because I'm just like so short and like fucking stocky.
With the fur, like, come and get your sugar.
Crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get this party started.
I look like I have like genuinely no shade, but I look like I have like packs of cocaine. Like not even like packs of paraphernalia at home. That's like wrapped in the like,
duck wrap.
In the
duct tape, yeah.
In that brown tape. That's what I'd look like if I wore a fur coat anywhere. Without heels.
I never understand that. Can I say why drug dealers do that?
I think it's to show them that, they're better than everyone else.
Yeah.
Because if you just wear can you imagine if like the big guy drug dealer was just in like a Carhartt jacket?
Well, these days they are.
No, they're not. These days they are in like the zip up puffer.
Yeah. You are wearing Nike. What is it? Nike Tech?
Yeah. A Nike Tech zip up puffer. That's the main guy, and the puffer is like heat whatever.
Yeah.
Like when you touch it, it's like a Supreme collab or something.
It's weird, honestly. When you have alcohol, genuinely, if you leave that house for a house party, and you've got one speck of bottle in your hand, it could be a buzz ball or it could be a full wine bottle. The amount of drug dealers that come swarming you, giving you like numbers,
cards, crazy
cards. Like why am I getting a Rick and Morty card through the post every single day?
The Rick and Morty one is crazy, and I was literally telling my friend about this. Like, if you see Rick and Morty, if you see a gorilla, if you see like crazy stuff, you just know that man is insane.
Yeah,
you just know you're getting fent.
Yeah, you're getting fented. That's what happens. Like, you are getting mixed with something, and it's
fented
not what
up
you
at
want
the party.
Yeah. To be fair, someone at a house party I went to was like smoking something, and then I heard someone say like, "Oh, cat," and I was like, "They put cat in the spliff. That's crazy."
You can't do that.
But they didn't.
No!
I was just being that's bless your biggest fear. But like, no, it wasn't true. But like, when you just like hearing things, I was like, that's crazy.
That's insane.
But yeah, that's the thing as well. Oh my gosh, I feel like, okay, let's take this topic by topic. Alcohol is such like a broad thing, and listen, we're not talking about alcohol pre-19. We're talking about alcohol 19 to 22.
Yeah.
That ripe age where genuinely, why is everyone wankered every single day?
Yeah. That sort of age where every single event has alcohol. And I think actually that's probably one of the most difficult things, because if you want to be sober, because me and Mo are actually going to this party sober. If you want to be sober, it's like you have to fully commit to that, and you have to like say it in your heart, and you have to come with your own drinks, because as soon as you come empty-handed,
oh my god,
people will start giving you drinks, because obviously people are nice, but like,
oh, they'll be like, what's wrong?
Yeah, literally, what's wrong? Why aren't you drinking?
Oh my god,
do you have work tomorrow? It's just like,
are you okay? Live your life.
I don't want to drink. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about this sort of, you know, overwhelming like sphere where it's like alcohol runs this ragged. Do you know what I mean?
It does.
Alcohol is at the top of the dictatorship. It's got its buddies of paraphernalia by its side, but do you know what I mean? It's alcohol who's running it.
Yeah.
And alcohol has, you know, penetrated the media to make you think that it's the best, and it's not a drug when it is.
It's crazy.
And yeah, and then it has no negative effects when it does. Like every single time you drink alcohol, like your brain degrades.
No, my brain is
my brain.
I literally did it. My brain. No, but that's just proof. My brain right now is like, I can feel the little muscles in it.
Yeah,
like
just going soft.
Like it's struggling right now.
Brain getting dry and smooth. Crazy. Yeah, alcohol is doing that to you, and I think, yeah, that's what we're talking about today. Molly, what is your favorite? Okay, no. What is the best pint that you can have? And then we'll do the worst pint. I have one in mind.
I tend to drink. I don't drink.
No, not like as in like like what?
Oh, just like, a beer?
No, I'm saying the setting.
Oh,
like,
okay.
For example, I'll tell you mine.
Go on.
My best pint would be any sort of beer garden. There has to be a game also of something, or some sort of sport. And it's summer and it's not very warm, but that pint is of cider and it's crisp. And it's like almost, the sun's almost setting and you got all your friends and it's wonderful. And you've also got some, like, you went on a picnic earlier and you've brought like some of the little leftover stuff, so you're still like eating some and you're having the pint with it. That's the best pint for me. That's number one. The worst pint would be, it's again summer, really, really warm, and someone's just pulled a pint out their bag, ? And the bag is not cool, like it's not a cool bag. It's like a regular tote, and it's warm, and you open it and it's kind of flat because it's in a can.
Oh.
And like you're just drinking out the can, and then like a couple flies are in it because it's summer. Yeah.
I would say, to be fair, my best pint is probably similar.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my gosh, I crave this right now. This is how bad alcohol has effect on me. It's like the first proper signs of summer.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like spring. I'm talking like summer. When it's
yeah,
hot,
literally hot.
When it's hot. And like you're in the park and you have been since like 12 and it's like 4 p.m. now, and you do that look to your friend, you're like, should we just go and get a cheeky crate right now? Yeah. And you go get Coronas or Budweiser. And it's been in that chilled
not
fridge.
The Bud. No.
Budweiser's so underrated. So underrated.
Let's retract.
And you get the beers. And obviously you get like a bag of crisps, or actually they're like a big sharing bag.
Yeah.
And you are actually just chatting shit, and so nice. And then someone goes, I think my friend's having a house party actually. Oh. And you and then you go to the house party and it's still light. Yay!
Yeah.
Because my dopamine levels, which is so untrue, but my figurative dopamine levels are off the scales. Like I am.
Yeah.
That's
an amazing scenario. That's an amazing fantasy.
Yeah.
Now let us know your worst pint.
My worst pint is it's probably I have two, I think. Okay. I have one at a sports social when like you don't really like the people you're around and they're making you do challenges, and you just like,
you have to chug it.
Shut up.
Yeah.
And you're doing it outside 24-hour Sainsbury's, and you're chugging this pint, and it's warm, and you're thinking, I'm gonna be sick
and
right
it's
now.
calling.
And tell me why I'm still considered a fresher even though I'm second year, and why are all these first years like actually yammering my head off right now? Shut up. Or I would say it's when, oh my God, when you go back home and you think it's a summer's day, so you go to the beer garden and you're feeling a bit cheeky and you didn't bring your jacket, and your best friend's bringing her new boyfriend, and you're like, oh, shut up. And it's fucking freezing outside. There's no tables inside. Like, you've not had your dinner, so you're starving. And you're drinking that disgusting flat pint whilst you're like,
what is it?
So, what is it? Oh, construction. Okay, cool. So what is it you do again?
That's
and you
nice.
just kind of.
That's nice.
No, because I wish I had a job. Like, uni's got me into so much debt. And you're just going over and you're thinking, oh, my God. And you're not getting drunk. You're just getting bloated and you're feeling sick.
Yeah.
Because drinking when you're hungry, it's like, there's a difference between drinking when you're, like, a little bit hungry and drinking when you've just not had a meal.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I could see red right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that. I would think that is probably a nightmare pint. I think that actually, first of all, I don't like many of my friends' boyfriends. So when I have to meet them, it's just like, it's talk to a man for an hour. And I'm like, is this really like needed?
That you have to, like, this is a thing with meeting someone's boyfriend. Like, it's not even as if you're meeting someone at a house party and you're like, oh, if we don't get along, like, I can just skip along. You have to have some level of like, okay.
So, construction, what does that mean? Like, what are you constructing? Oh, you do roof work. Cool. Are you scared of heights? Oh.
I don't think I could do that. You have the steel cap toe boots, don't you?
That's cool. Really?
Yeah. My cousin's in construction. You always have to point out that one of your family members.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, what's their name? I probably know them. No, you don't. Oh my gosh.
That's when alcohol is needed. Sometimes alcohol acts as a soother to events. Like, this is my thing. I can handle, listen. When you're friends with someone and they're like, come to this prees, and you go to that prees, and why is every single person there done a gap year? And it's like the most annoying person ever. And this makes me sound like I'm hugging the bottle a bit too close at night, if you will. But like, having that social crutch,
that's the thing,
alcohol is helps.
What I had to learn is to be able to go to social events without preying. I think that's probably the biggest like achievement that I have underneath my belt.
Yeah,
is that I now, because there was a time where I was like, listen, every single time you have to pray, and if you weren't drunk right now, would you be able to talk to people? No. So you need to like fix that ASAP, because there will be a day where you don't drink anymore. And you're going to have to speak to people. Yeah. So you just need to get, it's free, like, not aura farming, free XP to, like, just go to these parties. Because they're drunk and they won't remember anything that you say. So basically you can go and, like, you know, try out your new jokes. I'll be out there trying new stuff for the podcast. I'd be like, so what do you guys think about standards?
What do you guys like to hear?
Literally, what are you guys' opinions on AI? And that's when you hear me say on the podcast, my friend. These are just people that I met at parties. Yeah. I'm just stealing their anecdotes. But no, I just feel like alcohol does act like a social crutch. Yes. Should you use it as a social crutch? No. But when it's there and it helps. Yeah. I'm going to rank the alcohols. Actually, I need my phone. Can you pass me my phone, please? It's behind you. We're going to rank the alcohols. And it's like the overall alcohols.
To put it into perspective as well, me and Tana aren't heavy drinkers. Like, we do.
Yeah, we're doing this episode, but we like drink in the context of... We don't even go out to the pub like a lot either.
No.
We could drink more. Do you know what I mean?
We could. But like everyone I live with drinks more than me, confirmed. Yeah. Like, I would say I'm down there below on like the person who drinks the least. And it's not because you're boring, and it's not because you're being a spoil sport and you're not living your life.
Yeah.
It's just because, like, one, alcohol is so fucking expensive. Two, it takes so much time away from you, like, in the morning. And three, it's actually such a depressant. Like, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh,
yeah, it really is. I didn't think it was a depressant until I don't know, I got to like actually drink it, and I was like, the next day, why do you feel like crap?
I remember, like, so many times, every single month I have this conversation with my mum. Like, she suffers so bad from, like, she's such a lightweight, but she'll have like 3 beers and be like, should we go out to the casino? Kind of fun.
Yeah.
And then she'll wake up in the morning and be like, actually, no one speaks to me. Why is my life like in shambles right now?
Yeah.
And like, she gets so depressed like after drinking, because she's just like, she always says that it's because you've had a nice time, and then you like wake up, and I'm like, no, bitch, it's because you're hungover, and it's like, it's awful. Just like when you wake up and you have just drunk the night before, and you drunk quite a bit. Tell me you don't feel like the most disgusting human ever. Like, I feel like I genuinely have a second skin over me. And I'm like, oh, I just feel so disgusting right now. Like,
yeah, I think when you're hungover, the best thing to do is get in that shower, man.
Yeah.
Get in that shower. And make it kind of cold as well.
Yeah, if you have too much of a warm shower.
Yeah, you're just going to go straight back to bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have the alcohols, and I'm going to read them out, and then I'll rank them.
Yeah.
Beer, wine, whiskey. I'm skipping that one because we don't drink it because we're literally young. Vodka, tequila, hard seltzers, rum, gin, cocktails, and then we'll put cider instead. Yeah.
Should we do the thing where like you can't change your positioning?
Okay.
Well,
how are we ranking it? Should we just do
I think
S tier, A, B, C, D?
Yeah.
S tier, A, B, C, D, and then literally in the dumps.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we're talking about the type of everything. So the type of drunk that you get from it, and the taste, like everything.
Yeah, a lot of factors.
A lot of things put together. So for me personally, top tier, S tier every single time is going to be a beer. Because I feel like beer is like the most fun you can get. Like when you're beer drunk, you're just fun and funny and, you know, chill, and everything is great, especially like in the summer, which in comparison to all the other drinks, it's like you can't get beer drunk. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't get to that same amount of whimsy and happiness with any other drink. And it's so like, you know, you have a couple of them and you can measure how drunk you get with beer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, beer drunk, to be fair, I've found now that, like, with me maturing, I drink more beer than I do vodka.
Yeah.
Because it's just so much cheaper and it does the same effect. And I found now that, like, I can have one beer and I'm like, that's not really doing it. But pair it with a twin. I'm like, ooh.
2 beers?
2 beers, hey. I'm feeling a little bit loopy.
Hey, 2 beers, I'm talking. I'm yapping. I'm asking people, you know, where they're from. I'm asking people what's good. I'm asking people, you know, what's their middle name? What was the inspiration behind that? What does their name mean? You know, are their parents together or split?
Yeah.
Like I'm bonding when I'm on beer. Like beer equals bonding for me. And that's why it's S tier. And I think I can't change it. Where are you putting it?
You know what? I'm going to put it S tier. And if anyone comes to me and is like, beer's so yucky. I'm gonna say, oh my gosh, shut up. Like, there's so many you've not tried.
Yes.
Like, I had this attitude, but it's just because, like, I was drinking Carlsberg, which is literally cow piss, and Carlin, which is
or cause, bro.
But
have a Corona.
I'm a big fan of a Budweiser and a Corona.
Have a flipping Desperados in you. Crazy.
Yeah,
crazy.
It's just nice. It's just nice, and I think now I understand my family gatherings a lot more, because they'll have like beer in hand for like 2 hours, the same beer.
Yeah.
But it's just like sometimes on a nice summer's day,
because if you're chugging the beers down, if you're down like 4 or 5 beers, you are getting to a point where people are looking at you. You know what I mean?
The beer thing is, if you do get drunk off beers, the level of judgment
is because you're just too whimsical. You're too goofy now.
And then as well, because like it's just with beer, because it's so much liquid, because obviously it takes more beer than it does like vodka, you're burping by that point.
Oh yeah.
And no, the burps are the worst bit. That's the only negative of beer. I don't really get a lot of hangovers from beer, but it's like the burps is the worst. When you're having a genuine conversation with someone and you're trying not to be drunk, and then you burp and you're like, oh.
Yeah. And you have to like conceal it.
And you're like, oh, sorry. And you're like, do I say sorry, or is that going to make it worse? Like,
you do say sorry. I think.
Sorry.
Next is wine. I think that's... I think we're going to have to... I wish I could put S tier.
Yeah.
I wish.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But it's going to have to be B tier, only because there's so many bad... Like, it tastes so bad. You know what I mean? It tastes so bad. Like, if you want... It tastes terrible. If you want, like, a good wine and a good time, you have to spend a pretty penny.
Yeah.
Which is, like, with beer, it's cheap and you don't have to spend that much.
Yeah.
And you're having a good time and it doesn't taste bad. But with wine, first of all, the variations. You've got rosé, you've got red, and you've got white. Red being slutty wine, white being, you know, sociable, and then rosé being, you know, drunk party Hyde Park. I just think that if wine was like more solid with how it tastes, it's got potential to be A tier.
Yeah, I think this is my 2 pence. To put it into perspective, last night I drank 2 Budweisers and then I went on to wine, which kids, that's a bad decision. Do not mix wine with anything else. It's so bad. It's so bad. Shout out Johnny as well, who was drinking vodka wine. But I am a big fan of White Zinfandel. The barefoot one. It's like £6.75, I think. It's bad that I know that, but it's just because it's my go-to.
Not the 75.
And listen, because I've got a hangover right now, it's because of that wine, and I know it for a fact. Also, you're not going to have a cup at a house party. Be realistic, a big house party. So tell me why.
You have to drink
when I went into that bathroom, my lips were blue. Because wine bottles stain your lips blue.
Oh my gosh.
They were blue.
Oh my gosh.
I looked like I'd been eating out Papa Smurf. I genuinely looked like I'd been eating Papa Smurf.
Having a sesh real quick in the back.
Yeah.
With Mr. Papa. Okay.
I was smurfing it up. And
that's how we need to be. We need to be smurfing it up. You know she's drunk when she's smurfed up, bruh. She's got the blue lip.
Playboy Carti's actually going to steal that soon. I lied.
You know she's drunk when she's smurfed up. Burp, burp. When she's smurfed up. Smurf. Ski. Guys, shout out Playboy Carti's new album. Me and Molly were listening to it and bopping. And Molly's little head bop to rap music always makes me smile, you know.
It was so good.
It was so wholesome.
It was Coco Melon for the break.
Really
honestly, it was so good. I actually
K-pop was one of our favorites. Hey, we'll save this.
Yeah.
Anywho.
So good. But yeah.
Vodka drunk. Wait, where are you placing it?
Wine. I'm going A.
A tier.
I know. But
the ramifications of wine are insane.
I really like White Zinfandel. I don't like rosé, and I don't really like white. I do think the hangover is what prevents it from going up to S.
Yeah.
But the confidence I exude and the sexiness I exude when I'm drinking wine.
The sexiness, the thing is,
it's crazy.
The sexiness that comes from wine is biblical.
Because if
we look back into the Bible, what were they always drinking? Wine. And what were all the prostitutes? No shade, but they were. What were all the prostitutes doing? Drinking wine.
Yeah.
Guys,
there's a reason.
It goes back in the day for a reason.
Yeah.
They weren't drinking flipping mead, bruh.
Yeah.
They were drinking wine.
Listen, I have National Geographic eyes. Like, my eyes are bug-like. But when I have that wine, I'm baking. They are dough.
Yeah.
Like,
when I have quite small eyes, when I have that wine, half the size, bro. Shout out dough eyes, bedroom eyes, fox eyes, bro. Not to be brain rot, but literally, I feel that like the sexiness that comes from wine. I think it's also like because it makes you so like loopy, like but in like you still kind of have like a little bit of, you know.
Yeah, wine, honestly,
little bit of like stability, but not like, because I feel like with beer you have no stability.
Yeah,
but it's like funny.
Yeah,
but with wine you have that stability, and you're kind of like, you're so, I don't know, like you're geared and you're like in that car and you have put it into gear 6, bro. You're ready to go.
You know what it is with wine? I find that like if I'm talking to someone like I find Lang when I'm drinking wine, I'll say something like, so say if Tana was the victim.
Or the victim.
Say I'd be like, wait, so who do you know here? I'll ask a question like that.
Yeah. Carry on.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone now.
Yeah.
I will flick on my headlights.
Yeah.
And I'm clocking out for 2 minutes while she's speaking. And then I pull a face, like a smirk face, that makes me look cheeky.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, she's trying to make fun of me. But really, I just didn't listen to you and I don't know what the fuck you
literally.
said.
Or I'll be like nodding AF. I'll be like,
the slow nod, like, and they're like, oh, go on then. So what would you do different? And you're like,
we were talking. Remind me what you said. Yeah. In those situations where you're not listening and you're thinking, blah, 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 place name, backstory.
You just got office siren it at that point. You
have to, like, yeah, literally, you have to boss that shit. You have to be like, that's really cool. That's crazy.
That's when I do the cute jumper. Like, divert so
to be fair, if you're in that predicament, shout out all my interns, if you're in that predicament where you're not listening to someone but you still find them lying, but like literally you're drunk, you compliment.
You pause, you look into their eyes, you smile, and then you give the compliment, and I tell you steered away the conversation.
They don't care anymore.
They don't care
because their head is going to get so big. They're going to be like, oh, okay, you know.
You've got to know your audience as well.
Yeah.
And, like, you've got to, like, I don't know.
Because if you do it with the wrong Hyde Park boy with the mullet and the mustache, he's going to hit you with the, so you weren't even fucking listening to me.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm scared.
That's when you say, you don't have to be rude. Yeah. And that's when you actually, like, leave. And you're like, that fucking guy outside is such a fucking dick. And then you start, like, going off to your friend.
Start the propaganda.
Yeah, when really you were the person that messed up the conversation. Okay, hit me.
Vodka.
Oh, I have such a long running relationship with vodka. It's awful.
Personally, vodka is D tier. It's the only reason why it's not in the dumps is because the accessibility. It's so like cheap and in everything.
Yeah.
It's in your mojito, it's in your margarita. It's flipping. I don't actually know if it's in a margarita. Actually, yeah, I think it's half and half with tequila.
Yeah.
But it's literally in everything. So it's like, okay, but literally, if I saw vodka, first of all, vodka's ugly. She looks terrible. I literally want to punch her so bad. Sorry, vodka, but like when I see you, it's on sight. That flipping hangover from vodka is shakes
hanging out of my
you
arse.
Literally shake like crazy. You can't form any sentences. That is literally, to me, vodka is ethanol.
Yeah,
it's like the straight spirit that literally rubs all the information out your brain.
No, literally.
And vodka drunk is literally like, oh my gosh, that's
the worst.
If you're purely vodka drunk, you are a mess. You know, it's not even like, oh, she's having a good time. Like, she just wanna party. Ain't nothing wrong with no. It's literally like there is something wrong with her. Okay, somebody come get her. She's dancing on the table. Do you know what I mean?
It's somebody call 911. No,
shorty fire burning on the dance floor, but not in a good way.
Actually, they'll call the paramedics.
Yeah, literally.
Before I came to uni, I was vodka fiend. First year of uni, vodka fiend, because as a fresher, like, it's either rum or vodka,
and it's so cheap.
Yeah,
like, yeah,
and it just gets you fucked so quickly.
Yeah, so quickly.
Once I had the grapes of destiny, the wine, I was like,
yeah, the ambrosia.
This is different. I remember so specifically as well that like transition in that night, and I was like, oh, this was better than vodka. Vodka as well, like, there is a reason why that alcohol will set your house on fire near a naked flame.
Exactly.
Like, it is petrol.
It's petrol. And that leads us, so we're putting it in D. Are you saying D?
Because the journey juice that people make out of it as well is genuinely like, oh, it could wipe a population
people don't
out.
have, another thing about vodka is people don't have good like ratios.
Oh, it's awful.
It's terrible. And
Satanic.
plus a double is like, once you have two doubles, you're thinking, hey, like you're all of a sudden talking and you're saying things that you shouldn't be saying.
Yes, oh my God, and the amount of stuff I've said, and it's not real.
It's just not, it's, okay.
Yeah, I've started fights with straight men.
You should see Molly when she's on a couple. A
6'2" man is on my level suddenly, and I'm like, do you want to watch where you're going?
Crazy.
Like, he actually won't bring me into the ground.
Everyone's looking at the floor like, hey, babe.
It's all right. It's all right.
Should we go to the toilet?
Oh, I really need the toilet.
Should we go to the toilet?
Come with me. Come.
Yeah. Because we're all looking around like, this man is wearing, he's wearing a crop t-shirt. That means he's about to beat you up. That means he's about to beat you up.
His arm is going to be an accessory to your neck in a second.
Literally. Gin.
Why am I literally like eating a bar of soap?
That's dumps. To me, that's dumps. That's down in the dumps. Like, a gin and tonic, in theory,
it's elegance. It's supposed to be elegance, but
pink gin and tonic. I was hoodwinked by the fucking name. Pink. I literally, if you don't know me, pink is my favorite color. You get it? Okay, fine. Tell me why. Also, tell me why it tastes disgusting, and also tell me why you are getting licked off that drink. You have 2 gin and tonics, you are drunk. Well, me, a lightweight, but like 2 gin and tonics, I'm drunk. Like, literally, gin is probably like the strongest drink for me that I've had. And that's why I don't like it, because it's just like, I get so uncontrollably drunk with gin and it tastes terrible. It's like, it's so not worth it.
Yeah, I don't like gin at all, especially like gin and tonic.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Tonic is like, it's not like, even a real drink.
No, it's like someone is getting like, the straw cleaners, the little.
Yeah.
And it's like they're just putting it down your throat and just giving it a good old scratch.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's like a hint of, it's like someone put like 3 pennies in your drink.
Yeah, and then like a flower.
Yeah.
It's like, why am I actually chewing on like a radioactive buttercup right
exactly.
now? It's awful.
They're like, no, it tastes really good. It's so elegant.
No, it's not.
There's nothing elegant about
disgusting.
This is crazy.
It's just, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks so good.
It looks in the fishbowl glass.
Oh.
But.
With the little lemon.
Yeah, but it's disgusting.
Oh, hell no.
It's not worth it.
Next.
And it's expensive as well.
Rum.
The amount of friends I have that have not survived the clutches of rum. Shout out Holly, actually, because I've seen my friend Holly does not drink a lot at all, and she drinks rum now, and one drink she's gone for.
Rum
is crazy.
That if you wish to get drunk, you get rum.
Yeah. Rum is like that one boy that was in your accommodation first year that you were like, I'm kind of terrified of you, but also like, are you my brother?
You know,
like,
he
was drinking that, and you were like, why are you getting a little bit aggressive right now?
Rum is like that one friend that you have who's, very chill, but all of a sudden now they're fighting the bouncer. It's like, okay. How do we steer this?
Oh my God, there's a Subway. There's a Subway. Do you want to go? Should we get a Subway?
Should we get Crispies?
Yeah. Oh, flames. Let's go get flames. Yeah. Chicken.
Yeah. Because like they're usually so chill, but like sometimes when it goes down, it goes down. When you have rum and it doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, if you're not in the right circumstances, if you're not in the safe space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
R.I.P.
oh dear. One of my most prolific drunk nights, I was hopped on rum, and I had this like vibrant silver eyeshadow on, and I can no longer use that silver eyeshadow without actually thinking, oof.
Yeah, flashbacks.
Oof,
flashbacks.
Because it's like, especially with rum as well, you can make it taste nice.
Yeah, you can make it taste spiced rum.
Yeah,
a little bit spiced rum and Coke.
Yeah, brown rum. Is it brown rum? Do they call it spice rum? Spice rum is so much nicer than white rum.
White rum.
Like Bacardi.
Shout out Ray and Nephews. I have a very good story. This was end of A levels, and we had this bottle of Ray and Nephews because we were just like, we don't have like lots of money to get like drunk, so we're just gonna get this bottle of Ray and Nephews and then half a cup of Pepsi from KFC, and then we'll just mix it because the KFC was open until like 3 a.m. And then we just mixed it outside the club, and then we're drinking it in the line because the line went crazy outside the one club where I'm from. And then we're like sipping it, and then all my friends are like already drunk because they went to Spoons, but me and my friends didn't have time to go to Spoons, whatever. And then we're drinking it, and then they're like, oh, like we can't drink anymore, like Tana, you just have the rest. First of all, spoiler alert, if you don't know, Ray and Nephews is 60%.
Damn.
60%, which is the same amount of alcohol that's in a hand sanitizer. Actually, no, I think it's 51, which is basically the same amount. And 60% is how much you're meant to have in hand sanitizer. Just letting you know. And then I was sipping on that. I got inside. I stepped inside, and I was on the dance floor, and I just saw flashes, bruh. And I was like, okay, I've been spiked. I literally told myself, like, I've been spiked. How have you been spiked, babe? You've only had one drink. I was like, oh my gosh, I've been spiked. Like, it's time for me to go. And I just went home. Because I was about to collapse on the dance floor. Like, I was fully having a panic attack.
Yeah.
So rum, I feel like, is C.
Rum is C, because you could either give the dance of your life. Like,
right.
You could be, oh my gosh, you could be somebody's next wife.
Yeah.
Like, you look incredible on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Or you could be in a state.
Yes. The next is hard seltzers, which is like...
What's that?
What is it? Like White Claw, like the flipping cans, tinnies.
It's Buzzball.
Buzzball as well. Tinnies, basically. We'll just put tinnies all in one.
Listen, on a summer's day, yes. But I do question.
On a summer's day, chilled.
Yeah.
Yes.
But when you go to a house party with a tinny, listen, when I see that one person who has like the big tinny, I know they've mixed it with everything else.
Yeah.
and I know that they're going to be a problem.
Yeah. First of all, I want to bring up some problem tinnies. Dragon soup.
What's dragon soup?
All my people who have survived the clutches and the wrath of the dragon. Let me tell you something. Dragon soup, it says like, I think it's like 7%. You have a dragon soup, you're so licked, you don't even, like, you're ready to go or sleep. You're ready to go or pass out. Dragon soup is like if you had 3 buzzballs in like a little can, but like not to the extent of 3 buzzballs.
I nearly got a buzzball last night,
Buzzballs, I think, I love their little like rain that they're having in the UK. Do you know what I mean?
They're so expensive. £5.
£5
for that little, but the percentage is high.
The percentage is high. You have 2 buzzballs. If you have 2 buzzballs in a dragon soup, trust me, you'll be good. You'll be lit. So all in all, I think tinnies get a B from me. I feel like, like the passion fruit ones where they like have stuff in them.
It's like passion fruit martinis.
Or like a mixed cocktail in one. I'm like,
they're fine.
Yeah.
They always have the 3 for 2 deal on it. I'm going to say C because they're fine.
Like,
they're fine.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like they're like a nice little addition and they're so compact and you can take them everywhere. And the taste is okay.
The taste is nice and like the strawberry daiquiri ones.
Yeah.
But also like they're not gonna if like you
they
want
don't have
bender,
the impact.
They're not gonna impact you.
They don't have that slap. You know what I mean? And you need like a couple to really do the job. Like you need, which is takes away the whole compact thing of them.
And also like they rack up in prices as well.
Yeah.
Especially if it's branded like now Captain Morgan's do like the spiced rum and Coke and they've collaborated with like Coke.
Yeah.
So that's expensive. That's like £3 or something like that for a small can. You got the deals, but like then you're not gonna buy 3, you're gonna buy like 6. Be realistic. Then it's just like you're carrying cans around all night.
And have you had a White Claw?
Yes, actually.
I hate White Claws.
And I just don't.
I hate White Claws.
I just don't understand it.
I don't understand how Americans drink that.
I don't. It's like, have you had trips?
Water.
Have you had trips?
No, I haven't.
A trip is so similar. Trip, if you don't know, is the CBD drink. And it's so similar to White Claw. It just it tastes like flavored sparkly water.
Yeah.
And like that something's happening, that it's having an effect, but like it doesn't have that like same, like you can't acknowledge it the same way as you can like natural
drink
beverage.
Next we have, let's go Jaeger and all those sort of like drinks. I think Jaeger is underrated, but it has to be a Jaeger bomb. If it's like what kind of drink do you have by Jaeger by itself?
Well, I'm a Jaeger fiend, so like I can't put my 2 pence in this. I can't change. I'm basically propaganda for it. I should be the student rep.
Yeah.
Like I have oh wow, if you put Jaeger in the freezer and it ices off, and you have a shot of Jaeger. Wow.
To be fair, as a like thing to shot,
it doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't taste bad.
And oh my gosh, a Jaeger bomb.
Yeah.
Well done, because you've made a shot that not only does the job in like obviously making me drunk, but also keeping me awake with the Red Bull.
Mm-hmm.
And I have Jaeger bombs when I'm back at Manchester, like back in the clubs, like the dingy clubs, because they have a deal on. It's like a Jaeger bomb's £2.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I literally, every single time we go out, I'm like, if anything bad happens, I'm like, give me 4 Jaeger bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're racking them up.
Yeah.
And I'm slamming them down.
I feel like Jaeger is probably the nicest situ to be in. And it's a nice, like, keeping you going.
Yeah.
When you get into the club and you're like, okay, like, I'm kind of sobering up, but I still have, like, an hour before I want to go home.
Yeah, it's a good little replenishment.
Yeah, exactly.
It does, I will say, I have gone out on a night out and come to the club sober, and like obviously knowing that I was gonna drink, but I didn't pre before, and then I drank Jaeger bombs all night. And I will say that when I woke up in the morning, the hangover was quite brutal.
Yeah.
And shout out to one of my bestest friends, Lydia. I have never ever in my life seen anyone in that state. We were getting a coach at like 10 a.m. from the centre of Manchester. Had to get into the centre of Manchester and then get the coach for like 2 hours. Our coach was 10 minutes away. She was leant over a bin being sick in an alley from all the Jaeger bombs we'd had. All the Jaeger bombs, probably about 5.
Crazy.
And she was in a bad way.
Crazy.
Telling me, you go, I'll stay. Like, I'll be fine. Like, I don't think I can make it. Like, it was her last day alive. And I was like, bitch, shut up. You got a hangover. And being sick on the coach, like, that's how intense it was. But, like, yeah, when you have a Jaeger bomb, you need a good breakfast the morning after.
Yeah.
Like, it's non-negotiable. Or you need McDonald's. I'm sorry. You either need it in the morning or at night. Like,
well, we don't rep McDonald's.
No, but like fast food.
Yeah. You need something
it's
greasy.
The burger. You need a grease.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You need the grease in you.
Yeah.
Have you had Popeye's breakfast?
No, I've never had Popeye's full stop.
I find it so annoying when people don't have Popeye's.
I used to work there. Really?
You know this about me.
I feel like I'm just learning more about your jobs that you used to have.
Yeah. I'm not going to put my whole LinkedIn, but I used to work at Popeye's. And it was really, what will I say? It was a really bizarre experience. But it was fun. And I had a Popeye's breakfast. And that's something that I crave so much. And there's no Popeye's in Leeds.
There is. Oh, that's Jollibee's.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jollibee is so different. Well, it's not that different, but it's like...
No, I've never had any of those
really?
chains.
You've never had Jollibee?
Never had Jollibee. Never
You'd
had
love
Popeyes.
Jollibee.
Never had Chick-fil-A. Never had...
Damn. Wendy's?
I've had Wendy's, but I had it in
Okay.
America, but I've not had it in the UK.
Apparently it's not that.
It's not that. I had what is it? Grape Fanta for the first ever time there, and a big burger. Yeah.
A grape Fanta.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
From those machines that they have at Five Guys,
Yeah.
where they genuinely are just like they're mixing.
Yeah.
They're Willy Wonka in that shit in the back.
Yeah.
It was so good though.
Grape Fanta. You've actually just named something that I need right now.
I think you'd really like it. They sell it in the corner shops as well. You know, like
they
the off
do.
licenses.
With the elderflower Fanta as
yeah.
well. Love that Fanta. Anyways, guys, thank you for listening to
Thank you for listening.
The Alcohol. We're going to do our stuff, our HR segments. Because, we have some things to go over. First of all, major HR news. Playboi Carti dropping an album. Guys, we're going to say our favourites right now.
Where's my phone? Can you see it? Oh, it's right here. Yes. Sorry. I thought like my arse had swallowed it up or something.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? We liked a lot of those songs. We listened to it together. My favourites are Charge Them Hoes a Fee. Because Charge Them Hoes a Fee, guys.
No, literally
Charge Them Hoes a Fee.
Start charging them.
Like literally Charge Them Hoes a Fee. And then K-pop was good. Mojo Jojo, amazing. Rather Lie. Thing is that there's 30 songs on there.
Yeah.
You have to listen, and some of them are kind of like interludes with like features. So there's like people who have their own song, but I'm guessing like Playboi Carti maybe produced it or something. And their own song is maybe like a minute. So I feel as though, listen, but also once you get like halfway, skip. If you're not feeling it by halfway, you're not going to feel it to the end. So, yeah.
I will say my favourites were Toxic.
Yeah.
Skepta. Yeah.
That was like the biggest. We were sat on the bed and I was like, Toxic came on. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Skepta's going to come on. Because I searched it up.
Imagine if you hadn't searched it.
I would have literally fell to my knees. Because I love Skepta.
Yeah, Toxic was so good. Skepta
so good.
actually carried that song.
Yeah, he really did.
K-pop was really good. Rather Lie was really good.
Yeah.
Mojo Jojo was really good. Backdoor was really good.
Amazing.
Yes. Those are my top 5.
Yeah.
I need to listen to it again though. But I do feel like it's one of those albums that like I can't listen to all of the songs because I'm just not gonna like connect with it.
It's not really like an album as in you're going through a journey.
Yeah.
It's more like he's given you songs, you pick the
individual
ones that you like.
ones.
Exactly. Yeah. You pick, like, I don't think there's really like a story here or anything. Or like a journey at all.
Yeah. But Kendrick Lamar was amazing.
Yes.
And SZA as well.
Yes, SZA.
And
crazy.
The Weeknd was on there as well.
So many good features. Future, Lil Uzi was on there.
Yeah.
Skepta. I think Destroyed Only or Ken Carson was
it Lil Wayne as well?
Lil Wayne as well. So many good features.
Yeah. So it was
you guys go pick some songs.
Really
I think you'll like the ones that we said.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want something like
Bad B, Getting Ready in the Mirror type. That's what you need. Those are songs that you want to listen to. Like literally getting ready for a party. Going to the gym, you know, like literally hyping yourself up.
Like when you're in a little bit of a toxic mood and you're doing a run. And like you're not necessarily feeling very positive and you're not like, I'm not running for my well-being. I'm running because like right now I could actually pummel someone. Yeah. Yeah.
You're bossing it. Speaking of bossing it, Chapel Roan, The Giver.
I was just about to say it's right next to it.
Yes.
Yes.
We've been waiting for that ever since she did the live performance. And it eats. I think
you don't have to tell me.
I think, however, that song is gonna get fucking rinse.
I've already started playing it. That's why I deleted TikTok to avoid things like this.
Because I genuinely think it would have been so annoying.
The straight men that would have been doing thirst traps to Baby I'm a Giver.
You know those straight men that do like they have the mustache and they'll just be swinging a hammer or something in their garage, and it's like, dude, you're 30. Dude, you're lit 30.
Literally.
Other HR news. Timothy Chalamet and Kylie Jenner at the.
Oh, did she Wimbledon?
No.
Was it
How was it Wimbledon?
It wasn't Wimbledon. Were they at tennis?
Yeah,
though?
they were at tennis.
Oh.
And then Club Chalamet doing the hashtag most. Guys, just let them be. Them be.
To be fair though, that
the angle was crazy.
it wasn't too great.
Yeah.
I felt for Kylie then because I know that she woke up the next morning and was like, guys, it wasn't like that.
It wasn't like that. He was literally doing it back.
He was kissing
guys,
back. He's obsessed with me.
Like, he loves me too. Yes, probably.
But it wasn't shown that clip.
Wasn't. Yeah, literally.
Hey, it's okay.
Unfortunately, yeah. Mickey 17 came out, guys. Go watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but I will. What other things are there to talk about? Sorry, am I boring you?
I'm sorry. I'm just getting oxygen to my brain because I've lost so much from alcohol.
Right. Okay. What else will we say? Oh, hired, fired.
Oh, we didn't actually have any.
Yes, we did. Oh no, we didn't.
Oh, wait. We'll leave that for next episode then.
What? Hired, fired?
The Instagram thing that we did. The Instagram.
Oh yeah.
Hired, fired.
I'm gonna say CBD drinks. What?
Hired.
Yes.
Have you had one?
No.
Disgusting. So bad. I thought I was gonna get like, whoa, have you had a bit of this doobie? Like I thought that was gonna be the vibes. It wasn't.
What is it?
It was like, actually, I'm gonna do a library search right now. That was the vibes. I'm just gonna get a CBD drink because they kind of calm me down.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
no
alternative.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
It doesn't. I was in like the peak of comfort, like the peak of calm, and I had one and I was like, this isn't doing anything. It's like gin. It tastes like gin.
Oh, if it tastes like gin, then never mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remove my hired. Sorry, you're not actually hired. New hired. I'm gonna say
Hired beer.
Beer.
Yeah.
Specifically Budweiser.
Yay! Because there's a deal on at the bar I go to, and they do 2 Budweisers for $4.90, which is a steal. Yeah.
Nice.
Fired.
Any spirit.
Yeah, there's a reason why
it's called a spirit.
Yeah.
Because you will be possessed.
Yeah. You'll be rising.
Special mention, someone that we are going to put in our talent pool actually is wine.
Yeah.
Because
you're good to
you're
us.
Good, but we'll hire you when we need you, okay?
Yeah.
When there's extra space, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
But right now we're at capacity.
Yeah. You know what? We'll keep your name and your CV on file.
And when there's another space, we'll let you
contact
know.
you.
We'll let you know. You were amazing in the interview.
We
were
really
us with your
impressed.
Sexiness.
Yeah.
We were really impressed. We loved your stuff.
No,
How
to
did
be
you
fair.
think of that? How did you think of that?
The sexy effect that wine does have is applaud worthy.
Literally.
Like, well done.
You're over. What's it called?
You're overqualified.
You're too good. Yes. You're overqualified wine.
Yeah. But the morning after, it's not
because
nice.
when you're overqualified, you start micromanaging.
Yeah,
okay?
and the blue lips as well.
And the blue lips, and you start
humiliated.
Exactly.
Like
Blue
I
lips
was
is
literally
crazy.
I was trying to riz someone up whilst I genuinely was smurfing.
Yeah, pause for that, because
they were probably looking at me like, you look like you're chewing on stones of meth. Like
maybe you were.
Maybe I was, yeah.
We need to cook. What were you gonna say?
Recommendations.
Recommendations.
Oh.
In terms of my recommendations, I'm gonna recommend Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Guys, that movie is so wacky. I don't know why I didn't expect it to be, but so wacky, but in a good way. It's so good. I feel like as a film student, I should have watched it like a long time ago. But if you like sort of like Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but also it kind of gives homemade but funny.
And it's got thingy Elijah from oh no, I might be lying.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's got the guy from the from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Lord of the Rings.
Really weird cameo.
And they have the other guy, Hulk.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Mark.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad. Why didn't I know his name?
No, it'll come to us.
And there's Jim Carrey, and what is her name? I literally always forget it. Okay, whatever. But there's some really, really good actors in there, and the story is amazing. Yeah, go watch it. Also, in terms of songs, guys, I've been in a Lana mood for literally this whole year, and I've been trying to say this on the podcast, but we just don't have enough podcast episodes. But I've been in a Lana mood. I've been exploring because I only knew Ultraviolence, and I knew every single song off that album. And then I started listening to the one where she's like in a tropical jungle. Then I started listening to the one
Born to Die, Paradise Edition.
Yeah. And then I started listening to the one where she's like a little cherry pie. Then I started listening to the one where she's got all her girls in the country club in the 1950s.
Chemtrails Over the Country Club is good.
And I was like,
have you listened to Sleep Bannisters, the dog one?
I know a couple of songs from there. I know Dealer and oh my gosh, Thunder.
Oh
my gosh,
Thunder. Oh my gosh. That song. You act like fucking Mr. Brightside when you're with all your friends. But gosh. I know what you like when the party ends.
Crazy. I'm pretty sure if I go on Spotify right now, on repeat, there's Thunder on there.
Thunder is
I'm in a Lana mood, and yes, I'm so excited as to where that's going to take me, because my bestie Amma, she is like a Lana girl down to the boots. Like, she's going to go see her. So I've always like known of Lana because she tried to put me on. I was like, yeah, I listened to Ultraviolence and I liked it, but it was never really anything. But guys, Lana eats.
Like, I remember so specifically listening to her new album. Did you know that there's a tunnel under Ocean Boulevard in English class? In A level, and I had my hand like rested on my ear because I was like, no, you don't understand right now, I need to listen to it.
Yeah.
And I literally heard the album title song, and when she goes, "Don't forget me,"
she just has a voice that speaks to the feminine in my soul like nothing else. It's like,
wow.
When people talk about the hyperfeminization of Marilyn Monroe, all of a sudden I feel like I'm her with like 10 million kittens on my bed. I feel like I'm Cleo from 5 till 7, and I'm sat and I'm about to perform a musical number with my hair swooped to the side and a beauty spot on my cheek and red lipstick.
Yeah.
With heels in like a fluffy little dressing gown.
Yeah.
That's how Lana makes me feel. She makes me feel as though I have a 40-year-old man and I feel like I'm 19 and the 40-year-old man is my love interest.
Yeah.
And
she makes me want a cigarette.
Literally.
And I don't smoke.
She makes me want a cigarette. She makes me want to do lines of things.
Yeah.
Because she talks about Florida Kilos. Shout out. That's an amazing summer song.
Have you listened to Groupie Love?
No.
Listen to it.
I will.
Your life is going to be changed. Because also, A$AP Rocky and Lana Del Rey have a relationship.
Yeah.
And she also has a relationship with The Weeknd as well.
And flipping Quavo. Oh my god.
And the collabs.
Every single time she collabs with a rapper, it literally makes me want to cry because it's so beautiful.
Good.
So beautiful.
It's when the beat drops.
Oh my god.
And the rapper comes in.
Oh my gosh.
And you're like, oh, what is this beat?
What is this glorious sound?
Yeah, I like the beat. I thought it was fun. I like the beat.
I'm levitating every single, and I just that's where I'm at right now. I'm in a state of levitation with Lana Del Rey by my side, and I didn't know that this is what I thought. The girlies were just sad.
No,
but no, they're reaching
a
point of consciousness which is so intertwined with this mixture between masculine and feminine, and will they, won't they, and this like men's social performance all the time.
Salvatore is such an underrated song, and if you've not listened to it, listen to it. But it's Catch Me If You Can, I'm Working on My Tan. Salvatore.
Love her down bad. And ever since I listened to, my sister was obsessed with Lana and she was obsessed with Young and Beautiful. Ever since I listened to that song and I was maybe in like year 7, I knew that was something special, but I just couldn't unlock it yet. You know what I mean?
And that takes time.
And that takes time, and now I'm here.
Yeah, my recommendations recently have been, what's the song I like? I listened a lot to, basically before Gautier did Somebody That I Used to Know. In 2006, like 10 years back, less than 10 years, he did The Only Things I Know.
Does it buzz?
Yeah. A Melbourne classic.
Mm-hmm.
The man recorded it in Melbourne. Gorgeous. Also, Ugly Heart by GRL. Girl. Yes. Run it. And then
throwback.
What is it? Is it Black Heart?
Yes.
Black Heart.
Those two songs are like
Stooshy or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So good. I've been
bangers.
listening to that right now. And films, we watched Anora. We will do an episode talking more about this, but it was life changing. So
we watched Anora, and I kid you not, the lights came on in the cinema, tears streaming down our face.
Yeah. No, literally.
Tears streaming down our face.
Tana was crying.
I was crying because it was just so, like, you just saw every single moment. You saw her delusion. You saw her, like, her desperation for, like, a different life.
Yeah.
Not that she doesn't like making her own money, just that she is always working and she's just tired.
Yeah. It's the poor vaping on
literally,
the glass.
She's just tired.
Yeah.
And then you saw her uncomfortability with actual expressions of love. It was crazy. It was so good. Deserved literally everything that it got.
Yeah.
And the fact that one man, voice break. And the fact that one man wrote, directed, and edited it.
And produced, yeah.
And produced. Literally makes me think, like, okay, so anything is possible. Mm-hmm. Love Anora Down. It's being re-released right now, so you can still go see it. I might go see it again because
it was so good.
It was so good.
But thank you so much for listening to our podcast episode. And be sure to listen to some more. We got a special guest coming up next week,
and he's so wise.
So wise. A prophecy. Most gorgeous person ever, inside and out.
What
just
a king.
A pure gem.
Literally.
Yeah, love it. But yeah, thank you so much for listening.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye bye.